Yes. Can you believe it, Mr. Hernandez? One of my homeroom students, Justin, has made such an awesome name for himself as one of Esteban's elite heroes.
Impressive! I was even more impressed when it was revealed that the lost Princess of Eden was his client. Who would have thought after that fiasco with the hero Quake? I've received a few recently discovered documents discussing personal experiences between Justin and Fidelia from one of the janitors here. Also hidden files from House Lionheart.
Hidden files? That's incredible. Is that the reason you called me in? I'd like to hear more about these files.
I figured you would, Miss Green. Now if we look here, the story of how our seasonal janitor became a hero takes place sometime after he synchronized with his partner, Fidelia.
Well, job hunting today seemed fruitless from these people as usual. I just don't understand why is it this difficult when they can clearly see how well our team scores in the simulation room. I just don't get it.
I can't understand why myself either. In one floor, I even topped the high score of high-ranking members like someone named Maria. I wonder what the holdup is all about.
Your guess is just as good as mine, sweetheart. You think as massive as Montero Valley is there be at least one person willing and able to be our client. Well, there's another choice for us than to just keep looking, I guess.
One bus ride later.
Well, I guess this is one way to conclude another day of job hunting. I can't wait to watch anime and sit back in my recliner.
Agreed. It has been a rather long day. We'll be sure to have better results tomorrow.
Ever the optimist, I see. Now you're the best partner I have here. Now I just need to gather my things and... Oh no. Fidelia, sweetheart, we've got a little issue on our hands. And by little, I mean huge crisis.
My goodness. Partner, what's wrong?
Simply put, I left a guaranteed stock package back at JSA. That package contains several badges for us to give to new team members who'd like to join us. Without those badges, new recruits won't become official members of our team. We have to go back and get them.
I agree, but there is also something else going on today. Those upperclassmen are having another one of their rowdy, end-of-the-year celebration parties. This may be more difficult than we expected.
Of all the freaking days, why now? I understand how you feel, but our team can't afford to lose those badges. Not going to reissue those things out for us. We're going to have to bite the bullet on this one.
Understood, partner. We really don't have much of a choice on this matter. Let's expedite this as much as possible.
Afterwards, the heroic duo reluctantly returns to the Joint Services Agency to retrieve the badges for their team. So afterwards, the duo left to retrieve the necessary badges for their team. However, when the two arrived, they both witnessed. My goodness. Miss Green, those two were the nameless, Good Samaritans who helped out Keisha and Old Man Chuck that fateful night after that party with John Doe.
Mr. Hernandez, are you serious? That fiasco left us with a mountain load of complaints from the neighbors. That alone in itself warranted a reward. Why didn't those two step forward and say anything?
Well, it says here that the two wanted to remain as discreet as possible from their peers at night. This is how everything went down.
Chuck, this can't be real. These people can't be serious. I got to pick up my kids after this.
I'm sorry, Keisha. I had no other choice. So far, we're the only ones on staff tonight. If we don't claim this, who else will?
It's so unfair. Of all the nights, this had to happen on the day I promised them I'd come home early. It's as if people never see how bad we have it at times.
Believe me, after working this job for more than 30 years, it will weigh you down at times. I'm only hanging in because my retirement is mere inches away.
Of course, retirement.
Goodness, these upperclassmen definitely have the most sickest parties imaginable. May God have mercy on the janitors who have to clean up after this.
Partner, I believe those are the only two janitors available. A woman and an elderly man.
Wait, those two over there? Alright, I know we didn't want to stay here any longer than necessary. However, I wouldn't feel too great about leaving those two to clean up something as bad as this.
It's just really nice that my partner has such a compassionate heart. Well, this won't take much effort. My magic alone will make quick work of this mess.
Whoa! It just registered that Fidelia already possessed magical prowess that was on par with Maria at that time. Of course they were able to clean up that party with very little to no effort.
So, that duo was already stronger than what many initially took them for. It was pretty evident in hindsight.
Well, this is what the other janitors had to say to them afterwards.
Goodness, I can't believe it. When you said that your magic could get rid of this typhoon of a mess, you weren't kidding. Be sure to let me in on the details on what it takes to acquire such awesome skills.
It's nothing special really. As a magical being, this sorta comes naturally.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Guess I still got quite a ways to go until I get this book of ours translated.
Goodness, I must be hallucinating. What happened to the giant mess around this place?
Hey, it's one of the janitors. My partner and I took care of that mess for you two. We returned here to retrieve our star package we left here by mistake. Then we just couldn't help notice but how much your side needed the extra hands, so...
I thank you both so much. After decades of doing this, we've finally met our true heroes. Keisha, you've got to see this.
Impossible. What happened to the giant mess out here?
Those two over there took care of everything. They saved the day.
No thanks are necessary. We're just glad to help. However, if you all did see a starter package lying around here, we'd greatly appreciate it if we could retrieve it for our team.
I knew it. We literally just saw it near the training facility. Here you go.
Thank you both so much. I guess it takes care of everything. Hold on, not quite. Dare I ask, but are you all by any chance doing any hiring for this summer? I know you all need full-time janitors to take care of things over the break, so why not hire the two of us until our team finds a mission?
Of course. This all fits together like a hand in glove. I'll be able to spend more time with my kids this summer.
Even better. You both can start Monday, if you'd like. We've got spare cleaning uniforms ready and available.
Yes, Monday would be great. Thanks for the opportunity.
Monday it is then. We'll be sure not to disappoint.
That little genius. Why didn't anyone else think of that?
Think of what, Mr. Hernandez? What happens next?
My apologies for the outburst, Miss Green. I was just taken away by just how strategic their planning was. Hold on. You'll see what they say right here.
Alright, I say this is quite the turn of uphill events. Wouldn't you say, Fidelia?
Of course. With this job alone, we'd be able to earn while we wait for our mission. Also, thanks to the ease of access, we'll be able to train as much as we'd like in the facility.
Wait, there's more. Thanks to it being summer break, we'd be able to work without those gray suits and upperclassmen mocking us all the time. However, that's not even the best part. Let me show you what we have access to upstairs.
My word. Janitors have access to a nice lounge area like this? Who would have thought?
That's right, sweetheart. So when in the event the staff at the apartment complex start talking about us getting evicted, we have a nice snazzy place to fall back to during the break.
Yes, we've officially killed multiple birds with one stone. Partner, this is incredible.
I must admit, that was very clever thinking in hindsight. I can see why those two were being so discreet, despite all that happened.
Well, if I could live off the land like that, I'd keep my mouth shut too. But, anyways. That was how things progressed for this magical duo that summer. They trained consistently, cleaned the facility, and aided the wounded until they met Klein Rockwell. Afterwards came the fateful encounter that changed everything.
I must say, that was quite the scene started back there. I've only seen the gray suits act hostile only towards our team. It was a rare sight to see someone else.
Wait! You too. How come?
Well, it's kinda because I'm this year's unofficial member. Apparently, they pinned this strange book they believed was fake onto me, so I quit and leave with nothing. However, little do they know this book contains broken, supernatural powers. That's how I found my first team member, Fidelia.
I'm sorry, Fidelia?
It's a pleasure meeting you, sir. I'm glad we can be of service to your cause.
Impressive. This may be our final chance left. It's either now or never.
I'm sorry. Did you say final chance or something?
Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Anyways, my name is Klein Rockwell. How would you both like to be hired for this mission?
Mission? We're all ears. Tell me, what do you have in mind?
Tell me how you both like to be personal bodyguards to escorting a princess back to her home country. If that book and teammate of yours is as powerful as you say they are, you two would be great for the job. If nothing else, your outfits scream superhero material. They're nothing like the drab, gray suits the other members wear. Ian needs heroes like you to save the day.
Funny you should mention our outfits. That's because we customized them from our spare janitor uniforms.
Hey, what can I say? I have mad respect for people who can make something creative out of nothing.
Also, you can clearly see our team is a tad short on members compared to others. Plus, until we find a way to get this mysterious book of ours translated, we'll just be reduced to using the basics of magic. Are you sure we can pull this off?
Of course. If there's a book of yours that needs translation, say no more. My partner, Chrissy, works at the Grand Hall of Akashic Records in Esteban. If you tell her Klein sent you, she'll know what to do.
Well, who can argue with a deal like that? As heroes, it'll be our sacred duty to assist you both in this excursion.
Leave it to us. We'll do everything we can for this mission.
Yes! Can't wait. See you both in the morning. What an interesting turn of events, Miss Green. Who would have thought such small actions led to such a massive domino effect?
I see what you mean. I wonder how the gray suits are now taking the news. The team they rejected now outranks them and has formed their own guild in Esteban.
Probably somewhere besides themselves. Even if John Doe didn't sabotage the ceremony, it was pretty clear those individuals had hardened hearts against those two. It's burning them now, as we speak. It's a massive level of torture to see the person they sabotaged is now in a better position than them all combined.
Absolutely. Karma doesn't have a menu, you only get what you deserve. That's quite a comeback if I've ever seen one. So Mr. Hernandez, what were the hidden files focused on House Lionheart about? I'm dying to know.
So am I, Miss Green. So am I. The files focus on what Rick discovered when he met a powerful underworld figure. Can you stomach the ice-cold truth?